Hey, so you're thinking about moving to the beautiful city of Lakewood, and you know what? You're trying to figure out what is going to be the best neighborhood for you when it comes to whether that's price range or location or proximity to freeways or what have you. Well, in today's video, we're going to go over the top 7 neighborhoods of Lakewood, California. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to mention a neighborhood that not a lot of people know about. And so you're going to want to hear about that neighborhood. Stick to the end because we'll talk about that, and we're getting after it right now. Everyone, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in the heart of Southern California, greater Los Angeles and Orange County area, then consider giving us a like. Tap the subscription below, tap the bell for notifications, so that way you can be the first to know everything about our current market and our conditions here in the beautiful heart of Southern California. Hey everyone, my name is Matthew Sanchez. I'm a part of the team here at Living in the Heart of SoCal. And you know what? We get calls, we get texts, we get emails every day from people just like you, and we absolutely love it. We love helping people, whether that's with buying a house or selling property or even investing in property. So whether you're looking to buy or sell in the next 9 days or even the next 90 days, give us a call, book a call with us through our Calendly link. All the information is in the description down below, and we'd love to hear from you guys and see how we could help you make that smooth move here to Southern California. So like I mentioned, in today's video, we're going to be talking about 7 different neighborhoods in the city of Lakewood. Now, there's a lot of neighborhood in the city of Lakewood, but I'm just kind of giving the top ones that I would say are kind of like the top neighborhoods that cover the vast majority for the city of Lakewood. And coming off on number 1 is gonna be Lakewood Mutuals. Now, Lakewood Mutuals is located on the west side, the very far west side of Lakewood. This borders the city of Long Beach and Lakewood. It's located closer to North Long Beach, like Bixby Knolls area and that kind of surrounding area. And yeah, Lakewood Mutuals is a pretty beautiful neighborhood. You'll find a couple of schools in the Lakewood Mutuals area, but most likely, you'll be traveling east towards, if you have a kid in high school, you're gonna be going to the east side of Lakewood, where you've got Mayfair, you got Lakewood High School. But you do got like elementary schools and preschools here in the Lakewood Mutual area. Lakewood Mutuals is located closely to the Herbert Hoover Middle School. Now, in this neighborhood of Lakewood Mutuals, you'll get a lot of like mid-century style modern homes, but really you're going to get that throughout the whole city of Lakewood. You've got well-maintained roads here in the area, and tree-lined neighborhoods. So, it's just a beautiful neighborhood overall. And if you're looking for something quiet, peaceful, that's definitely that you can consider. They're all, they're all peaceful, all quiet, but just to say the least. Yeah. And the great thing about Lakewood Mutuals is you do got a close proximity to like shopping centers and like restaurants and coffee spots. And so, if you find yourself going out more often, this might be the spot for you, where, you have the Lakewood Mall closely located, right? And so that's something to consider. And when you're talking about price point here in the area, you're looking at an average or median price point of around $845,000 for this specific neighborhood of Lakewood Mutuals. And yeah, that's what I would say. That's one of the neighborhoods to start us off that you can consider if you're looking to move to the area. If it fits your price point or budget of around that $845,000 price point, and you like to be kind of closely located in that general vicinity, then that would be something you can consider. And for neighborhood number 2 on our list is going to be Mayfair Park. Mayfair Park is a beautiful neighborhood. If you're looking at Lakewood on a map, north facing upward, right? You'll see that Mayfair Park is located right above basically the Lakewood Mall. Really, and that's why I say the north side of Lakewood. And what you get in this area is actually well-sized homes. They're maybe a little bit smaller than some of the other parts of the area, but of course you get like the mid-century modern style homes, big roads. You still get that feel, and of course you get parks like Mayfair Park. If you like to take your kids or want to take your kids to the park, or like to have that amenity of going for a walk, or enjoying a day out, right? Then Mayfair Park would be a great neighborhood for you. Now in Mayfair Park, you're going to be looking at a little bit of I would say ranges in the price point, and so you're still going to be hitting that average of $850,000. It could be more or less, but yeah, you could expect right around the $850,000 to buy a home in that area for that price point. And so if you like to be closer to the freeways, I believe the 605, if you're traveling to the Inland Empire or traveling to downtown LA, you have that opportunity, close proximity to highways for you to travel if you're traveling out of the city. And of course, if you're thinking about putting your kids in school, or wondering what schools are nearby, you got the Stephen Foster Elementary School right in the center next to Mayfair Park, actually the park itself. And so yeah, it's something to consider, but yeah, that's something you could expect from the neighborhood of Mayfair Park. Overall, what makes Mayfair Park, it's what it's known for is just its convenient location to parks, its convenient location to schools, and its convenient location to shopping centers. Mayfair Park, the facilities have like a whole big facilities for any park activities you may think of, right? Swimming, playing baseball, whatever it is. And then you got the elementary schools and close proximity to the high schools, right? It's located in the middle north side of Lakewood, and then just south of Mayfair Park, you got the Lakewood Mall. And so it's kind of like that full suburban lifestyle feel that you could get in this area of Mayfair Park, which makes Mayfair Park feel the way it is and distinguish it from other neighborhoods. And for number 3 on our list is gonna be, of course, Lakewood Park. Lakewood Park is essentially just the core of the city of Lakewood, located right in the center of the city, in the middle of the city is what we would call Lakewood Park. It stretches all the way, which includes the Lakewood Mall, right? Above Lakewood Park is Mayfair Park, right? But you got the Lakewood Mall, you got Lakewood High School, and you got a lot of like these different little restaurants that are just great, tasty, and different opportunities to go out while maintaining that suburban lifestyle. You got parks, and you have close proximities to surrounding areas like Long Beach. When it comes to amenities, you got the Del Valle Park, you got obviously Lakewood High School nearby. Park is going to be Hartwell Park, which borders basically the city of Lakewood and Long Beach, and so Lakewood Park is just what makes Lakewood what it is. You're definitely going to get that postmodern World War II, feel, with like very mid-century modern homes, ranch-style homes that have been upkept, modernized, upgraded, right? And that's something that you could definitely experience in Lakewood Park. And what makes Lakewood Park great is that you have just close proximity to obviously the 605 freeway and the 91 freeway, and that goes really for all of Lakewood, truly. But yeah, that's what I would say about Lakewood Park. Now, when it comes to like the average price point, this is going to be a little bit higher. You're looking at around $860,000. It could be more, right? But right on the $860,000, $875,000 price point for the center of Lakewood, just because of its close proximity to all the amenities that you may need. And for number 4 on our list of neighborhoods, it's gonna be the neighborhood of Carson Park. Carson Park is located on the southeast side of Lakewood, the very far southeast side, bordering the city of Long Beach and Lakewood. Obviously, there's a Carson Park kind of bleeds into both of the cities, but this specific kind of neighborhood, I mean, most people when they hear Carson Park, they think of Long Beach, but there's also a Carson Park neighborhood in the city of Lakewood, and you could find that essentially north of Carson and south of Del Amo. And that little area, right? It borderlines that area. Of course, when you're looking at it's southeast of Lakewood Park, neighborhood, but this is another beautiful neighborhood located close to the 605 freeway and different amenities. It gives it its own feel, especially like the Hartwell Park, the golf course there, and of course Carson Park, right? And so you have more park amenities. You got like this a little bit of a nature feel to this neighborhood with ranch style homes and quiet neighborhoods, and really you get a lot of residents there that have been for a long time. They've been there for a long time, families who've grown up there generations, right? And just kind of upkept the home, remodeled them, and so you got like really close knit neighborhoods, right? These neighbors know each other, they take care of one another, and that's something that you could expect for Carson Park. Carson Park is also a little more affordable than some of the other suburban neighborhoods here in the city of Lakewood. You're looking at, of course, $800,000 to the $900,000 range, or the lower end, $750,000 for like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Depends on the condition, but yeah, even $800,000, you could find something nice and decent in this neighborhood of Carson Park. And if you like going out or going for like shopping or going to enjoy a movie, then you got it's actually closely located to the Long Beach Town Center, and they got a Regal's there. They got like different restaurants there. Yeah, I believe they have an In-N-Out, a Chick-fil-A, a Barnes and Noble. If you're a book reader, you love to go and just sit at Barnes and Noble for the experience, right? And that's become more of what Barnes and Noble is nowadays. You like to go and just read. They got that there. So that little town center is nice for a Friday night outing. Go watch a movie, maybe get some food afterwards with friends, with family, right? And that's something that you could expect. That's close to that's located closely to the Carson Park. So yeah, that's what I would say as our fourth neighborhood. It's going to be the beautiful neighborhood of Carson Park. And for neighborhood number 5, it's going to be the Lakewood Estates. The Lakewood Estates is located on one of the, not the far east side, but it is closely located to the east side of Lakewood. Closely located to the 605 and Ryerson Park, and right above the Carson Park area. Lakewood Estates is another beautiful neighborhood. If you need close commuting to the 605 freeway, a lot of individuals here in the Southern California use the 605 freeway. If you're like close to the greater Los Angeles neighborhoods, you're going to be using the 605 to travel. You're going up and down wherever you're going to be working, and that you have that there in the Lakewood Estates. So some of the famous parks that it's located closely to is the Mayfair Park, that is right off the 605. A nice cute park to go to if you want to take your family out there, maybe have a picnic, enjoy some time out, enjoy some nature. You have that park. And then of course another big park that a lot of families go to is Ryerson Park. Ryerson Park has like a whole walking path and track and everything for you to enjoy. If you love going to run, that is definitely the park to be. If you like cycling as well, it's closely located to the San Gabriel River, so that way you could go riding or cycling up and down however far you want to go. If you want to go all the way down to Huntington Beach, Seal Beach area, that's you have close proximity to that location. So on the weekends, if you enjoy those kinds of things, then I think Lakewood Estates would be a great spot for you. Now, when you're talking about price point for Lakewood Estates, they are going to be a little more expensive. You're looking at the $850,000 to $1 million mark. Of course, last we mentioned, 850 is the average price point throughout Lakewood, so we're going to be hitting that price point a lot. But for this area, you're going to be, most likely hitting the higher end of it, just because of its close proximity to amenities, to 605 freeway, to the Cerritos Mall, right, just across the freeway. It's something you could think about. And when we're talking about the real estate or the houses there, you're going to be talking about what we're seeing is a little bit larger front yards and backyards. So you got a little bit more space here in this neighborhood and these properties, and that's something that you could expect there. Yeah, so that's what I would say about Lakewood Estates. If you like those things, maybe it fits what you're looking for. You like that active lifestyle, cycling, running, being close to amenities, and commuting. Lakewood Estates might be the place for you. Awesome. And for number 6 on our list is gonna be the Imperial Estates / East Lakewood. Now, this is gonna be on the other side of basically the 605 freeway and the San Gabriel River. So the east side of Lakewood stretches actually as far as Cerritos, La Palma, and like Hawaiian Gardens area. So, Lakewood is kind of like this horizontal stretch of a city, and then the very far east side, you'll get the Imperial Estates, the east side of Lakewood. And what makes this area unique is just its close proximity to the Cerritos Mall. That's a big shopping center with a lot of also different kinds of cuisines in the surrounding area. And so if you're kind of a foodie, if you like to go out, if you kind of enjoy going out during the weekends at nighttime, to enjoy some good food, maybe enjoy some company, enjoy a good movie, enjoy a night out, well then, East Lakewood would be the place for you. Especially if you are commuting or traveling, you are closely located to the 605 freeway. And if you go further south, you hit Wine Gardens, Long Beach area, which has other activities and night out activities. If you want to go get some food or some drinks with some friends, that's what you can expect here in the east side in Imperial Estates. It's also closely located to the Long Beach Town Center, and so you kind of get the best of both worlds. You've got the Long Beach Town Center and the Cerritos Mall north of this area, and so you've got a lot of opportunities for activities. Now, when it comes to education, this area, this neighborhood, the area of Lakewood is connected to the Long Beach Unified School District. You got a lot of great schools here in that area, and with high ratings is what I mean. Highly rated, well maintained education. Something you can expect in the east side of Lakewood as well too, with these schools. And when you're talking about price point for this neighborhood, this east side of Lakewood, you're talking about a little bit more of mid to upper range or higher range price points. So you're looking at $800,000 to up to $950,000. And that is also being kind of safe. You can even hit the $1 million mark and higher, right? And that's just because we see the east. It's just with how well maintained the property is, the condition of the property, and desirability, demand for properties in this area. That's what makes these homes, priced at that price point. And so that's what I would say. For the Imperial Estates, the east side of Lakewood, this is something you can expect. So if that's something you are looking for, something that is in such a suburban feel, but you have half, maybe 1/3 of a suburban feel, with 2/3 the opportunity to go out, go to the mall, go get some food with friends, or travel, use a And finally, on our list of neighborhoods, for neighborhood number 7, the hidden gem, the kind of unknown neighborhood, maybe for some individuals in Southern California, for the city of Lakewood, is gonna be the Lakewood Country Club Estates. The Lakewood Country Club Estates is located south of Lakewood Mutuals, and borders on the north and Signal Hill area of Long Beach and Lakewood, right? Kind of at the a nestled in that little area. And of course, you guessed it, it's named this because it is located on a country club golf course, the Lakewood Golf Course. And what makes this neighborhood so unique of its own, and I would say probably one of the most desirable neighborhoods, I would say higher upscale, higher range property prices, is just because it's a closely tight-knit community. You don't see a lot of homes for sale in this neighborhood, and if you do, you're definitely going to see them in the $1 million price range or above. And that's because these homes are you have a variety of architectural styles here in this area. You got mid-century modern style homes, of course, right? What you see throughout Lakewood. But then you got ranch style homes, right? Contemporary ranch style homes. There's some executive style homes, meaning, you got pillars and 2-story homes with balconies. And then you got really contemporary modern style homes, right? These kind of square looking homes with big square doors, or, different types of homes like that. And so variety of homes in this neighborhood that make each home unique. It is a small neighborhood, but I would say this is one of the most upscale, if not the most expensive neighborhood in the city of Lakewood. And that's because you got a close-knit community. You're located on a beautiful golf course, and it borders on the city of Long Beach, and it's kind of, you get like this quintessential feel throughout the neighborhood. And the neighborhood is very active. You got nearby parks, a little elementary schools, right? So no big high schools or big shopping centers as much. I mean, north of the Country Club Estates is the Lakewood Mall. So if you do want to go shopping or doing any of those, you do have that opportunity to go that way. But I mean, this is something that you could experience here in the Country Club Estates. And if you find a home that's for sale in the area, expect that $1 million mark. And if you could get one, I mean, good on you. I've always wanted to buy property in Lakewood. I've always wanted to move there, and maybe one day, I've purchased my property already, but I haven't purchased in Lakewood yet, but I know that I'm just hitting stepping stones in the area. So, I mean, Lakewood is such a beautiful neighborhood. I would recommend it. And, definitely Lakewood Country Club Estates is one of the higher rated neighborhoods in the area. Another feel that you get with it is like well-maintained grass, of course, because there's a neighboring golf course, right? A lot of neighbors have that pride of ownership. They want to make sure that the property looks beautiful and ready to go. There's a lot of and also in this neighborhood, there's a lot of community events, right? They all stay close knit with one another, and they all build a network with one another, right? And so you got like community events. They have tennis courts. They go out golfing, right? And so it's kind of like its own little ecosystem, its own little neighborhood. And that's what I would say about the Country Club Estates, at least what we know of the Country Club Estates. And so if that's something that you're looking for, you're kind of looking for that higher upscale lifestyle, looking to settle down maybe for the long term, or just enjoy that suburban lifestyle with like an upscale feel as well, here in the city of Lakewood, then that is the neighborhood for you. All right, cut that. That's good, I think. So there you have it. Those are the top 7 neighborhoods of the city of Lakewood. I hope this information is super helpful. I hope it gave you a little bit of insight of what to expect when it comes to choosing the right neighborhood in Lakewood. If you already decided you want to move to Lakewood, now you're trying to figure out what neighborhoods there is, then I hope this video was helpful for you to figure out which area you want to move into, which would fit your price range, which would fit your needs, so that way you can make the best decision for yourself. Of course, always do your research, figure out which one in tour homes, and see that if you're looking to buy property in the area. But if you're looking to do also a pros and cons list, I've also done a video on that. Check out my channel to see that video, to see what you would could expect when it comes to pros and cons in the city of Lakewood. And of course, consider giving us a like. Comment down below if you have any questions, or if you're considering other neighborhoods in the city of Lakewood or in other cities. We are more than happy to help out. All our information, our contact is in the description down below. Book a call with us. We'd love to hear from you guys. And until next time, we're going to see you on the next video. Thanks again, and take care.